Hola, mi amigos. Buenos días. ¿De dónde eres? Ajá. Soy de la tierra. Pero hoy te mostraré algo fiero de este mundo. Hey everyone, this is Yaki the Free playing in the Hell Hades 2025 free-to-play challenge. And today I think is day 58. And it's Void Keep Day. I'm just going to replenish my stocks a little bit here on the Void Keep. And I was just greeting everybody in Spanish, Mexican Spanish in particular, to the best that I can. It's been a while since I spoke some of those words, but I was just saying, where are you from? And facetiously, or being silly, I said, I am from Earth. But today I will show you something out of this world. So let's take a look here at the overall leaderboard again. And you're seeing Yakety the Free with 11,300 points essentially. And Oh My Rook is catching up, and everybody else is pulling away. So, again, if I can maintain a top 10 by the end of this entire competition, fantastic news. And if I can't, it's really not that big of a deal to me. So, I think this will be done fairly shortly. And I did this once before the camera came on, and it was the fastest run I did at 105. And it's probably, I think we'll go back there. It's like third or fourth best on the overall leaderboard. But this is stage 20 of Void Keep on auto. So yeah, I'm curious now. I haven't really looked at the potion keeps for a while, and they're not too difficult once you get all five heroes that have max masteries and fairly decent gear. It's not going to be too much of a struggle for you to complete them. And if you're having any real issues with some of the, well, there we go, it's taken a while. With some of those potion keeps, there's plenty of guides available on YouTube that potion keeps have never changed. They're essentially the exact same fight they've been, except they added more stages for the 7 years of the game. But yeah, if you take a look here, oh, there it is. Yeah, Yaki the Free at 105 for tied with Rob the Nice Guy 2. So who did Rob use? Yeah, they got their Odin in there. I like the fact that most of the accounts that are near the top are in very similar spots in most of these dungeons, even without having the OP roster that everyone else has. But this will be the last Void Keep auto that I do today. And it's end of the week. It's a Sunday, right? Sabado. So we'll do a bit of a wrap up here. I'm going to show you where I've progressed in Curse City and then what I'm prepping for CvC. Then I'm going to show you something I did yesterday on Easy Chimera. That's what's out of this world to me, being that it's not even day 60. Then I'll do one key attempt on Hard Chimera. And I most likely won't keep it no matter what score I get because, nice, my clan doesn't kill hard and we definitely kill normal. So let's go into Curse City first. And this is the second chance at a full rotation. The first time this came through, there's only like 3 days. But if we take a look in the rankings here, Yaki the Free, and I still have two keys I can use, has 30 stages cleared. And I can easily come into here and take care of any of this stuff. I can't kill Nether Spider, and I'm having a tricky time here taking care of this spider with the Ergith. I forget their name. Ergith, the Eternal Dragon. But whatever's going on, I'm sure I'll get 50 stages cleared. Like, I'm not having any issue. This Dark Fae fight, no big deal. I can collect whatever I want. And I'm thinking I'll come up here for the energy. But I'll do that off of the camera. And I didn't show it, but I came in second overall in the champ training with over 17,000 points. That's how I got these two, what are the immortal soul stones. So I'm saving those for clan v clan. Let's see if these tournaments are actually going to load up a little bit quicker today. It's still being a delay. I apologize for that. It's I don't know if it's something on my end, but we'll see. So let's go into the classic arena takedown. There we go. That's much faster than it's been before. I'm fairly certain I'm going to win this tournament. And once it decides to get the molasses out of its ass, I'll show you the overall leaderboard here. So Yaki the Free has a 300 and something point lead. So basically, I've done 28 or 29 wins more than Tardu Tengri. So I'm fairly certain I'll be able to hold this down and pick up that nice 6 pieces of 6-star epic relentless gear. But there's definitely something wrong with these tournament pages, man. I don't know what's going on. I don't want to mess around in there too much. It takes too much time. So for CvC Prep, as I said, we'll look into the mailbox, and I'm going to save these items until Tuesday, which is 2 days from now. So I'll be able to have, that 430 energy there. Then we come into our daily login, and there's going to be a Yaga, the Insatiable. So for an epic, I think you get 1,000 for having a champion you never have, and I forget what the summon value is. So just logging in on that day with CvC, I'll get that. I got a legendary skill tome today from Clan Boss. So if you look at the top here, that's 8 legendary skill books because I'm not pulling a mythical on this account. And if I do, I'm not going to be able to fully book them, any of their skills to my knowledge. So, it's going right into the 7 that are left to go into Sun Wukong. Since I still haven't pulled a legendary hero, Wukong's going to be my 3rd max skilled legendary. And then Dathy needs one more book for his A1 for one of these epic skill tomes. And then I don't know who I'm going to book out yet still with these rares, but that's like 40,000 points for Clan v Clan sitting right there. And I was so antsy 2 days ago. I wanted to buy this to keep the rhythm going, but I'm going to save this 300 energy for Clan v Clan. And hopefully the shop resets with 1,000 energy. So when we go into Chimera, this is supposed to be, the end game boss. Unlike Hydra, which is really their intention, you can see the difference. Okay, I'm struggling to get 10 million damage on the first Hydra boss. You come into Chimera and you look at easy, 1 key, Yakety the Free, 60 million damage. This account, free to play, on day 58 was able to solo Chimera, the newest boss in the game, was soloed by a free to play account. Not too bad. And if you look, I only have 2 damage dealers really, and Dathy doesn't do near the damage that Alice does. So if we break it down, I think you can see this over my face, but there's 29 million damage for Alice. And Tagore did 2.5 million heals with 6 million damage. And Dathy, not too bad actually, he did about half the damage that Alice did. So to end today's video, we're going to try hard. And unless I somehow get 20 million, I won't be keeping this because we're going to kill normal. And I'd rather get, ×2 the rewards or whatever. So that easy key, the first 40 turns, I just left it on auto and I alt-tabbed over to do something in the office. And I come back and I was like, you know what? Let me fight this myself. So anyways, I'm starting to become a bigger fan of this boss, and it's a similar situation to like how Hydra was, because I'm starting to remember the cycle. Like I know he's going to strip all my buffs as soon as he takes this turn, so I'm not going to use Sabitha's increased defense on anybody. It doesn't make sense. It's just going to come off. But I'll always meter boost with Arbiter because on the first turn they're all going to go first, and they'll have that advantage of increased attack. All these heroes are attack based, to my knowledge. I forget what Sabitha is. So it'll have Arbiter in there doing her thing, boosting them all for that first turn. As you see, it's almost 500,000 damage. I fully expect to die on the Viper form. I forget where I made it to yesterday, but this is just for fun. It's to find out how far ahead I am in Chimera. And this is hard. Chimera. If you could get a max chest on Hard Chimera with 2 key, 2 months into the game is free to play. Again, it's hard to argue against the rapid progression potential of a consistent player's account. I'm not saying you're going to be able to do what the top players or what I show you in this video, unless you're able to play at least 6 hours a day. The game's got to be on, alt tabbed in the background, whatever you're doing in life. So Arbiter having 2 boosts and me not having anybody to put decreased speed on the boss means that I'm consistently using Arbiter to boost on hard because she still has 69 accuracy. She's not going to land her weekend. I'd be very surprised if you see a weekend come up at any time. And Dathy is on this form, he's obviously the weak affinity against the boss. So if he lands his decreased defense, it's a good day. And again, I'm not going to put it on auto because I didn't have the team set up. And secondly, like, with the relentless sets on my two damage dealers and all the meter boosting and stuff, I don't know how to do it. And I'd rather not do it. You get a better understanding of what it takes to be successful in newer content to your account by taking the time for your first few tries on a new difficulty and actually coming in here. And this is free. Like, I can turn it off right now and start again. It doesn't cost anything but time. And I really wish they would do this they've never done it for the regular clan boss, Demon Lord. And I don't know why. I'd speculate, but I'd rather not. So if you're following along, daily, weekly, whatever's going on, and you're seeing the progress that I'm making, always bear in mind that it's 100% fun. I wouldn't be playing anymore if it wasn't fun. And in whatever language I decide to intro the daily upload into, that's fun as well. So that's why I'm able to continue to do both things daily while I'm at work. So I'm going to pick Sabitha up with Tagore, even though, it's an AoE res and he's going to put a shield on. But as you notice there, it allows Alice, if she didn't proc, she probably would have survived. But most likely, my Alice and Dathy are both going to die twice on this boss, depending on their relentless procs. But that's why I bring in 3 revivers. I even do it on easy because it's all I need. I'm not too concerned about getting, trials done. And Dathy's not too concerned about his teammates having turns. I love it. The more relentless procs Dathy gets, the better. Excuse me a second. I gotta have the coffee. Una café. Un un café. I forget if it's masculine or feminine. But anywho, this ram form, it's really confusing at first where I was like, how come there's this green dual mark on the boss or whatever, right? So if you don't know about it, that target of the duel can only use A1s. They can't use any other skills while the duel is ongoing. So I think Tagore's res is going to become available by the time it's needed for Alice and Dathy because they're both probably going to die again. But all you have to do is take off 1% of the boss's total health, and then the duel is removed. So I forget what the total health is on hard, but you see, I've already done it. Oh, he beat up on Tagore that time. That's a smart boss, eh? I guess that's why it's on hard. So I also have Sabitha's res. It's like whoever I decide to pick up, I'm going to pick up Tagore because if I picked up one of the 2 that have relentless, they might turn themselves out of that immunity. Plus, I think now Tagore's res is available. And then after Tagore does his res, he's going to be able to heal everybody. And that's kind of like, my strategy with this lineup so far. And sometimes it's better for me to use, I could have saved that, so Arbiter would have boosted everybody twice. But it's going to be okay. The boss is going to take his turn, and then Tagore is going to heal everybody up to like 65% at least back there again. And it might not dawn on you how powerful the Dawncaller Sabitha really is with an A1 that heals everybody for 10% of her HP. It works exactly like this epic orc named Vrask, who looks like Warlord, but he's an epic only. But it adds up over time. As long as there's no heal reduction, debuff on anybody, my Sabitha is currently adding 6k HP. And once I get her some of her masteries, then I think there's only one missing, but she's going to get lasting gifts. So her increased defense and increased attack will last longer. So basically, on other fights where your buffs don't get strict, they're always going to be under increased defense. So I could bring Sabitha into other battles with like Armiger, somebody who's defense based nuker. Armiger's not really a nuker, but So I think after this turn here, yeah, see, Dathy's not really landing on hard, and he's got, I think he's at 280 accuracy, and he's just not able to land it on Hard Chimera. So this is, in my opinion, how the clan bosses should be tuned for difficulty progression. Because if I tried to do anything on hard Hydra, I don't do anything at all. I can't come close to getting a chest. But on hard Chimera, I'm probably going to be able to qualify for the second tier chest by the end of this. Okay. But as you saw, I was able to solo easy Chimera. And that's how it should be. If you want new players, especially now that they're giving out a Void Legendary Burn Champion or whatever, right? Burn Activator in Ultimate or Supreme Gaelic, and they're giving you all this opportunity to get into the end of mid game within a month. At least give the people something when they get there. Like if you're under a certain level and they essentially force you into Hydra as soon as Hydra becomes available, and I think it's what, level 40 or 42. And they're like, okay, you got to use the Hydra key for your, advanced daily quest so that you can get the extra goodies, right? It's like, well, don't make it 1 million damage. Make it 300,000 damage. Maybe don't give the Soul Stone or Mithrala fragments. I'm okay with that, but at least gives the players an attainable reward as soon as they're able to tackle new content. Because I'm sure a lot of people would be like, all the time that they invest just to get there. And when they do, they're like, well, it's useless. Actually, I'm going to save this. They're like, I can't do anything. That's on Plarium. That's not on the player base. You got to give people the carrot. If they keep chasing it while you're holding that carrot out front and they catch it, it better not disappear before they get a bite. It's it's a bit detrimental to the overall community's happiness in anything. Aside from that, pardon me, I love this game. And I love having the opportunity to use it to cure my woes during downtime in my workplace or when I'm not in class, online class as well that I do. So again, the other reason I normally don't do this on camera is the duration of the battle, right? Like if I did that easy fight on camera, it's like 25 minutes, even on auto. So this is, I'm prattling on a bit, but this is like 15 minutes maybe. Again, you need 20.7 million, I think it is, for the max chest on hard. And I'm about 30% of the way there. So if I could make it to turn 65, I think the boss strips everybody here. If I could make it to turn 65, I would get the max hard chest. But I don't think I'm making it past the second turn coming up of Viper form. So if you're in a clan that is playing at your level as well, like the clan I'm in, we kill Nightmare Clan Boss daily. And I didn't show it what I collected today, but I got the third tier chest from Ultra Nightmare. So actually, yeah, I'll do my I'll show you a one quick battle from Nightmare because I haven't done it yet. Well, maybe I shouldn't have used that because the Nightmare is probably not going to quick battle for me one key. So I'm going to be two keying Nightmare still for a little bit. I'm a couple items short on speeds for my champions. So I think this is probably the best that I could hope to do by this point in. And it's probably a 10 million key. I'm going to pick the people up here with Tagore. As you see, whereas 244 resist definitely helped him there. And let's see. I'm starting to get antsy. It's Sunday. I've got family stuff I need to get doing as well. I'm just going to set this to auto and see where it finishes. If it finishes anywhere near 9 million, I'd be quite shocked. So you watch and enjoy for a second. Coffee's getting cold. Gonna have to make some more. But this is a beautiful thing where in a world of, even now with your car, they want you to rent your heated seats from BMW, I heard. Like, it's so ludicrous, man. This game, you know, in the old days, I was a little boy. I grew up in like arcades with pinball and um, there'd be like an ashtray that was riveted to the side of the machine. And the height that I was, it would be right in my face, right? And you're playing the games or whatever with all these tall people. If you can't see it, Alice got 4.8 million damage, by the way. And I wouldn't ever keep that when I know I can get the double reward chest on normal. So yeah, let's take a look at hard here. Yeah. So I was able to get the warrior chest. I'm just funning around with you. But anyways, we used to have to pump quarters into machines to keep playing. So to have this free stuff, as long as you have internet access, I'm pretty happy. So let's go into battle. Look at this for Nightmare, quick battle. I say 29 million. And yesterday you saw, if you saw the upload, I did a 40 million hit on manual. So the first quick battle on Nightmare, 29, 30 million. So I won't hit that until later because I don't want to destroy the void affinity for all the other players. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of that. Again, prepping for CvC 2 days away. I'm going to have at least 730 energy saved up, or almost 1,000 because of your daily goodie bag that you get from the shop. This was Yaki the Free playing in the Hell Hades 2025 free-to-play challenge, holding down rank 4 in a fairly solid position. Day 58, one key solo on a free-to-play account. Chimera easy. Enjoy your Sunday.